Good morning, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will be sharing some travel adventures with you. This is our trip to Michigan, to Mackinaw City and Mackinac Island. I hope you enjoy. We're in Michigan. This is a really beautiful road that we're on. Hopefully it gets better after this. This is Saturday around 2:40 in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. We are on I-75 North in Michigan. We're up in the mitten, we're in the fingers. We are about 52 miles from our destination. So in about 48, 45 miles, something like that, we will be going across the Mackinaw Bridge.
Talking to me?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Did you see the sign for the fudge place back there on the island?
Yeah.
For reference, I'll try to put the screenshot on the map where the blue dot in the map while I'm filming this. Mark was taking a nap earlier and I was driving and Mom was keeping me company, and she and I were talking about all the wonderful fall colors, or for those of you in the UK, the autumnal colors. And it's so early, like it's early at home, the leaves are changing, but it's changing here too. But just beautiful reds and golds and, you know, purpley almost, the grasses. I don't know if you can see that along the edge of the road. Up here to the right you can see it. Very, very pretty. And Mark commented about how the terrain has changed up here. Definitely getting into more evergreens versus deciduous trees. So pulling into this rest area. It says it's a scenic turnout, so we will see what is so scenic about it. All right, so we have a nature trail to the viewing area. Trying not to get ran over by a car here. Mark and Mom stopped at a map, so let's hope there's no axe murderers over here. Kidding, there's not. Look at these big, beautiful trees. There's some of the autumnal color I was talking about a while ago.
climbing an elevation here a little bit, so hopefully we find something cool.
It's a pretty good incline to get to the top.
Look at that mushroom. To get that on the way back up. Well, I won't say the view was uber spectacular. It was nice to get out and stretch our legs a little bit. There's some more of that autumnal color.
I don't know anything about this bridge at all.
Well, you will after this weekend. I really hope that museum's still there.
Let me know when I put my feet down for you.
Okay.
You want to start filming now, Jody?
Broadside us all the way across.
Sunday morning, and we are back over in Mackinaw City. We drove over. There's the bridge over there. And then the ferry's getting ready to leave. And we are at the U.S. Coast Guard cutter Mackinaw. So this is an icebreaker ship, and we're going to do the tour this morning. So this is the view from the bridge of the Coast Guard cutter ship. This is the Mackinaw that we're on, obviously aptly named. I asked the guy in the engine room the deepest ice that they had cut. He didn't actually know, but the ice depths could get 6 feet. I'll have to ask Mark when he comes up what the guy said. I can't remember now. Mark, do you remember the depth of the ice the guy said?
6 feet of solid ice.
6 feet of solid.
15 to 20 feet of bank ice.
And 15 to 20 feet of bank ice. So that would be like when the winds blew the water and it froze. This is off the other side of the ship. So facing south-ish.
Well, here's the ferry leaving.
So if you want a great experience for a museum for how the bridge was built and to honor the iron workers who built the bridge, this place is called Mamma Mia's Pizza. Don't particularly care for the food that we ate here. It's got like 4.2 or 4.3 stars. I would say that's being generous, but the museum up top is phenomenal for how the bridge was built. This store was absolutely spectacular. All of the art pieces that were for sale were made out of recycled car parts and gears, and just really, really cool. This lion that you see was made out of recycled tires. Just a really neat shop. I could have spent a lot longer in there just getting inspiration with how to repurpose parts. It was super cool. The store is, the artist is out of Vegas, and everything is made with recycled car parts. The shelving is amazing, and look at this dude, so cool. This guy cost $12,000. This lion is made out of car tires. So it's 5 miles across the strait there between Lake Michigan and Lake Huron. And that's what the Mackinac Bridge is, the span between the mainland and the Upper Peninsula. And they said back in before the bridge got built, especially during hunting season, traffic could be backed up for 19 hours for people to do the ferry to get across the strait just to get back and forth. So that is just a crazy statistic. The Mackinac Bridge is built over the Mackinac Straits, which is the body of water that is the connecting body between Lake Huron and Lake Michigan. So if you look at a map of the Great Lakes, you will see the Mackinac Straits in between those two big bodies of water.
here, these two tall white towers rise some 550 feet above the water and are set some 300 feet above the bedrock. These towers are responsible for supporting the main suspended portion of the bridge, which weighs well over 30,000 pounds. Off to our starboard or right-hand side, the center span is 150 feet above the water, plenty of room for the tallest ships and sails. And since her completion, she is the official lifeline between Lake Michigan and Lake Huron. Back behind us is Lake Michigan, and in front of us, Lake Huron. You can go home and tell your friends and family you're in two of the Great Lakes this morning. We do hope you enjoyed your brief detour. We're going to get Wyandotte back up to speed. We'll be at our island dock here in approximately 12 minutes.
So we just got off the ferry over on Mackinaw Island. For reference, Mackinaw spelled with a C at the end is the reference to when the French inhabited the island, and the W is reference to when the British inhabited.
And on the right side we have Sid. Can everybody say what's up, Sid? Now, we will be showing you around Mackinaw Island, and you know, it's always important to say hi to our horses because we all know they love a little hay, right? So, yeah. Also, if you need any snacks or food or beverages, South Market is the place to go because it is the only place to go. Yeah. That is the only grocery store that we have here on the island, and it has been here since 1884, and it is actually Michigan's oldest grocery store. And also, the owner of the store is Mary Dowd, which is also the mayor of Mackinac Island, and she has been the mayor for the last 50 years. And the only person that ever ran against her was her own daughter. So, and she couldn't win. So, not really, right? But there was supposed to be Father Marquette, who was a French missionary that came here in the 1600s, and he's supposed to know in the 1600s they didn't really have a lot of iPhones, so they had no idea how Father Marquette looks like. So the guy who was tasked to do the statue had to improvise, and he decided to do the statue after the most handsome man he knew. So he looked in the mirror and he did a statue after himself. And to this day we have no idea how Father Marquette looks like, which is kind of sad, but it is a funny story to tell. Also, the laziest post office in the world. They do not deliver mail at all. Even if it's sunny, rainy, or snowing, you have to pick your own mail up. And then if you're wondering, why do they even have numbers on the house if they don't deliver mail? The name is actually the Windsor, but before there was any building on that plot of land, there used to be an ex-cemetery, and it was called St. Anne's Catholic Cemetery. And in 1924, they moved it over, and we have over 400 horses and over 150 carriages. But we're still using this stable to keep certain carriages. We do not keep horses here, only carriages. For example, of the Grand Hotel. Now it is called the Secret Garden because you're not really supposed to know about it. It's only for the Grand Hotel employees and the Grand Hotel guests, but I just told you about it, so what are they gonna do, fire me? I don't even work for them, so I think I'm pretty safe. Now, also, the Grand Hotel spends around $2 million every single year just on flowers. So,
$2 million every year just on flowers
yeah,
at the Grand Hotel.
Every single month. Also, if you look over on the left side, we have the big, the grand, the majestic, the world-renowned and surrounded by flowers, Grand Hotel. Now, the Grand Hotel is the biggest front porch in the world, but the more interesting thing is actually to the right.
Biggest
That
front
is the
porch in the
telephone
world.
booth, and that is where Superman used to go and change into his suit. So,
Good morning, everybody. How is everyone doing today? Oh my God. How is everybody doing today? Oh, first part of the tour. Did you like it? Okay, and if you enjoyed it so much, then who was your driver in? Dad and? Who? Sophie and Brian. Different stories and stuff.
We're entering the Mackinaw State
I'm
Park.
from Romania, yeah. Compared to the other Romanian drivers, I might be cousins with Dracula, just so you know. But as the city was expanding, they wanted to move the graves somewhere else here in the forest. In the 1920s, they started to relocate the graves up here. And some say that in the process of moving the graves,
a lot of misplacements happened. Some of the tombstones might not match with the person underneath there. Some say that in the sorry. Yeah, they were pretty lazy in the process of moving the graves as well. Some even say that they intentionally left some of the caskets in the downtown. Yeah, but I don't think anybody will check for it ever. Yeah, nobody will check if that's true or not. This cemetery is actually still in use. You have to be a resident on the island for 15 years at least. If you see the US flag, that means the veteran that lives on the island is buried over here. And if you see a red flag, that means somebody from Ohio is buried over here. Yes, 08, Ohio. There's also the post cemetery on our left side. And soldiers that were stationary at the fort of Mackinaw and passed away during their service are buried over here. There are around 108 graves. And do you remember the Biddle name? Edward Biddle. Does that ring a bell? Yeah, Edward Biddle is actually buried in the post. And if you enjoyed the tour, my name is Kim. And if you did not enjoy the tour, my name is Jim. And just letting you know, my salary is based on tips. So if you're feeling generous today, any generosity is appreciated. Now I will explain to you what happens next. I make a series of stops from now on.
Another view of that Grand Hotel.
What'd you do? Just decide to split it?
So the carriage ride guide said that this cliff is 400 feet above the water level.
You're roughing it. I was only up on the lower part. I never.
So now that we've done the island, would you do it again?
Maybe to look at the hotel.
Yeah, we didn't get to go inside the hotel, so that would have been a really cool experience. We're on our way back to the mainland now. Very comical. The guy sitting beside us was trying to name the Great Lakes. He kept missing Erie. The funny part is that he's from Ohio. Coming back into the dock here at the ferry port, you can see here this is like, it's like a ferry ship graveyard almost. It was really crazy how many boats were sitting there. I hope you will have enjoyed this video where we share with you our adventures at Mackinaw City and Mackinac Island. It has been such a treat to have Mark's mom along on this journey with us. Thank you so much for your grace as I have taken an exit from the creative space to take this trip and do this adventure with his mom while we're all able to do so and enjoy ourselves. These are the pictures that I took at that scenic turnoff at that rest area where we did the walk. So hopefully you will enjoy these pictures as we do the exit from this video. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great day. Bye.